So just to get the elephant out of the room, yes, I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas. Fight me. Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be on a brand new foundation. Y'all know I love trying foundations, so I thought I would do this demo and wear test for you, and it's on the brand new L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Freshwear foundation. Are we not excited? Okay, and yes, I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas, okay? Because it's Christmas time up and through here. Christmas is in less than 2 weeks, and I'm just super excited, you guys. Look, I love these. Yeah, don't mind my microphone, but I love these little Santa Claus pajamas. All right, so anyway, I have worn this foundation a couple of times already, so I do have my initial thoughts on this foundation already, and you guys will see all of that. You guys will see a full throughout the day wear test towards the end of the video, but for right now I'm just going to demo this foundation for you, show you guys how it applies and how it looks on my skin. And for my eyes, I just did something super simple. This is a 3 shadow look, and I used the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. This was so easy to do. I only used 3 freaking shadows and it came out like this. So really pretty, but that's all I did for the eyes. This video is all about the face. So what I'm gonna do is read you some of the claims of this foundation. Okay, so this is from Ulta's website, and it says, introducing L'Oreal's breakthrough longwear foundation with breathable skin technology. Infallible Freshwear 24-hour foundation provides medium to full buildable coverage that lasts all day and allows skin to breathe. So it's supposed to have oil absorbers and resist sweat, water, and also be transfer resistant. And it's the ultra thin liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true, blends in evenly, and it comes in 30 shades, which is really, really good. So it's supposed to have up to 24-hour fresh staying power, long-lasting foundation with the most lightweight, breathable texture, waterproof, transfer resistant, and sweat resistant, medium to full buildable coverage foundation with a natural finish. So that is a lot of claims right there. I never like the claim transfer resistant on foundation, just because usually when you wear foundations you put things on top of it, so your entire look altogether will not be transfer resistant if you're adding concealer, if you're adding powder, if you're adding all these other products on top of it, blush, bronzer. If those aren't transfer resistant, your foundation won't be transfer resistant, honey. Your entire look will not be transfer resistant. So don't let that fool you when you're picking a foundation if you're gonna put other stuff on top, just FYI. But anyway, let's jump in here. I have all of my staple products sitting in front of me. These are all of my staple products that I already use, that I know how good they are. I know that I love them. I know how they make my skin feel. So basically we're putting this on like my normal skin, my normal face full of makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is use these Farsali Rose Gold Elixir Drops, and I'm just going to add them to the cheek area. I've already moisturized. I used my Glam Glow Matte Glow Moisturizer, so I've already done that, but now let me just add my elixir drops because my cheeks get really, really dry. Next thing I want to do is prime my face, and I'm going to use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. You guys know I love this primer. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm only going to prime in my problem areas, which are my cheeks, my nose. Get all of that. All right, so moving on into the star of the show, we're going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear foundation. And you guys know I was excited when this foundation came out because I love the Infallible line, Infallible Pro Matte, Infallible Pro Glow. When I mix it with Pro Matte, they just look so pretty on the skin. So I was definitely excited for this foundation. So let's see how it goes. Let me roll up my pajama sleeves here. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm in the shade 505, and look at this packaging. It comes with a pump, which is really nice for drugstore packaging, and it's a nice pump too. So as I pump, I just pumped 2 pumps, and you guys can see it's pretty watery. It's like running down my hand, but this is a good color for me. So if you're close to my color, I would definitely consider this color as a match. And I'm just gonna start to apply it. So that's probably more than you need. I always use more foundation than what a regular person would use, but this is just how much I like to use. And I'm just gonna start blending it in. Of course, I'm using a beauty blender. You guys know I always put my makeup on with a blending sponge because that's just what I do. Alright, so here is the foundation all blended out. It blends out really nicely. So it does. It blends out super easy, super nice, and I think that's because of the really lightweight texture. Now I'm gonna get closer so you guys can actually see my skin and the real close-up of the foundation. So hold on one second. Okay, so you guys will also be able to see this during the wear test portion of the video, but if you get like really close, I feel like you can still see texture on my skin. Do you guys see that? Like, it's not super smooth. It's just, maybe it's me, I don't know, because now I'm looking and it doesn't. Now I feel crazy, you guys, because when I wore this twice, it didn't look super smooth, but now that I look at it, it actually looks pretty good here. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but you're gonna see what I'm talking about during the wear test portion of the video, how textured my skin looked, and maybe I was just having a bad skin day, but I used all of these same products that day, and my skin looked so textured. But now I look here, it looks good. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? I'm trying to look at it on the monitor here and then also in my mirror, and it looks okay. Tell me what you guys think, because now I'm totally confused. I'm confused. Let's keep on with the makeup and then we'll see what it looks like afterwards. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. You guys know I'm in the shade Sand. And let's just add. Alright you guys, so here is the final look. And now I'm so confused because I'm having a totally different experience than what I had the 2 or 3 times prior that I used this foundation. And all of the products are the same, I kid you not. I have no idea what happened, but all of a sudden, I'm really loving the way this foundation. I'm loving the way it looks. It's beautiful. And my skin looks beautiful. I'm so confused. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and insert the clips right here of my experience with the foundation the very first time I wore it, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Hello! So it is morning time and I have on this L'Oreal Freshwear 24-hour foundation. This is it right here. I just put it on maybe 30 minutes ago, so it's been on my skin for 30 minutes and this is what it looks like. So let me just tell you what I noticed off the bat, because usually I feel like I've done enough of these like first impression wear test videos to know how I feel about the foundation. Like just how, like my initial thoughts, and usually my initial thoughts are good. Usually I put the foundation on, I'm like, this looks good, okay, this is what we doing. Not today. So I'm not saying the foundation looks bad, but it doesn't look like I want it to look. I feel like you can see my pores coming through. I feel like you can see, and it could be a coverage issue, and now that I think about it as I'm saying it out loud, I think it is a coverage issue. I think it's more so a fact that this is like a medium at best covering foundation, which you can tell when you pump it out of the bottle. It's very watery. So this is like medium coverage at best. And I'm just more of a medium to full coverage kind of girl, not a light to medium coverage kind of girl. So when I put this on, I feel like it's covering up absolutely nothing. Like my pores don't look that great. You can just see texture in my skin, and it's, I don't love it. Let's put it that way. I do not love it right off the bat. So maybe it'll wear better once the day goes on, my natural oils kind of mingle in with it. Maybe it'll wear a little better and look a little better, but this is supposed to be 24-hour wear. It says fresh face, so I understand the lighter coverage, but I didn't know it was gonna be this light. So I don't know, I may be speaking too early, but it doesn't seem like this is gonna be my favorite. So we'll wear it throughout the day and we'll see what happens. It is now 8:14 a.m. So 8:14 a.m. we'll see what happens throughout the day. I'll check in with you guys. Alright you guys, what's up? Just doing an update. It's currently 1:21 p.m. in the afternoon and I'm sitting in my office at work, and I just wanted to show you guys what the foundation looks like. It's not like super oily, which is really nice. It just looks worn, so you can see like right here is a little oily, on my forehead is a little oily, but it's not horrible. But as you can see, you can still see my texture, and I just do not like that at all. I don't like how this looks. I don't like how this wears, and I think this one might be a fail for me, guys. But the day's not over, so I'll update you guys when we get a little closer to the end of the day. There it is. And FYI, this is without me blotting or anything today, so it's actually holding up pretty well. I just don't like how it looks. Alright you guys, so this is going to be my final, let me back up a little bit. This is going to be my final update for this foundation for the day. It is currently 5, can you see that? currently 5:56 in the evening, and so I've had this foundation on since about 7:30. So what's that, like 12 and a half hours? Why is this crooked? It's weird. All right, so that's like 12 and a half hours I've had this foundation on, and this is how it looks. I have only blotted one time, so it's really not awful. If you guys can see my face, I mean, obviously you can see the oily spots, but if I just blot, it'll be fine. So what I don't like about this foundation, well, let's tell you what I do like. What I do like is definitely that it's still wearing. It's still on my face. It says 24-hour wear. I don't know how it's going to last for 24 hours, but it's definitely still on my face. Like, even in the areas I'm a little oily, the foundation is still there. And if I blot, I mean, I'll look just fine because I'm not like super duper oily. So I'm just going to get really close. Like, it's not like super duper oily, but the texture is still there. Like, I don't want to wear this foundation because of the texture issue. Like, it just, look at my face. Like, you can see every little teeny weeny thing. Like, it didn't cover anything. It's not poreless, and it just didn't really cover. So it's really not my type of foundation. Maybe it may be something that you'll like, but it's just really not my type of foundation. Like, I thought maybe it would get better with wear. It didn't. And it looks just as bad. Sorry guys, I'm moving this camera. It looks just as bad as when I put it on, to be quite honest. And I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan. Like, none of my foundations, the ones that I wear, look like this or make my face look like this. I just don't like the way it looks. I just don't like it. So that's my final update for this foundation. I hope you guys enjoy and it helps you make an informed decision. Okay, so do you guys see the massive difference in then and now? I have no idea why the foundation looked like it did then, but today, honey, today, this foundation looks bomb. Like, absolute, I can't stop looking at myself. It looks absolutely bomb. My skin doesn't look textured. I look pretty poreless, and I know some of that has to do with the Tatcha primer, but I mean, it's this foundation too. I'm speechless. I'm totally speechless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this foundation a few more times, and I am going to give you guys my final thoughts down below in the description box. So make sure you check the description box. And also, if you've tried this foundation, let me know down below how you feel about it and your experience with it. If you felt like your skin was like super textured like I did in the previous clips, or if you feel like it's beautiful and poreless like I do right now. Let me know down below because I need to like figure out this mystery. I swear to you, I used all the same products, the same primer, I used the same like Farsali drops. I used the same concealer, the same powder, everything. I don't get it. I don't get it, but you know what? I ain't mad at it. Whatever. So yeah, y'all gonna have to check the description box to see my actual final thoughts because I have no words today. So again, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. I will also have some pictures posted to social media with this look so you guys can see how amazing it looks in photos. So make sure you're following me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and also my Facebook fan page. I'm posting mostly on Instagram, but I post there most often. So make sure you're following me, and yeah. That's really it. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do, under my tattoos, just a remedy.